Welcome to the Startup Grind.
You know what happens with entrepreneurs is sometimes you're told if you're not doing what you're passionate about, if you're working for someone else, then you're not really a passionate entrepreneur. You're not, but you worked in a space that doesn't seem to have a connection to what you're doing now. But how do you link the two?
How do I link them? So I studied economics, and then because my dad studied economics, I don't think there was any other reason, because I wasn't very good at it. And then I worked in private sector for a while, but I think I've never been that motivated purely by just making money. I like to make money, I like to have money to do stuff with, but I've never been just interested in that. My first experience in sort of development work was with Kenya Wildlife Service. And that was about the World Bank had given lots of money, this was back in the 90s, and they were trying to revamp all the national parks, and this was going to really help Kenyans and Kenya, and I just liked the idea of being part of something bigger. And so then my next sort of development experience was with the World Bank and the UN, and really there it was about trying to impact people's lives. So I don't think that's the only way you can impact lives. I think even in entrepreneurship and business, whatever, you're always focused on trying to help solve a problem of some sort. And so, yeah, it was just a different kind of problem. But it was looking more at sort of how do you help a country think about poverty and getting people out of poverty and stuff. The challenge there is that you don't feel the direct impact that you individually are having when you're dealing with such big issues that, it could be, you can blame anyone for anything or whatever. So now there's part of, I think what any one of us, if we're trying to grow a business and we think that business can create employment, then obviously you're impacting because you're hiring people who may not have had opportunities to work. If you're doing something that is changing mindsets or helping people think differently and being more confident or more courageous about their choices, then there's many, many ways that you can impact. So I think for me, the link is trying to impact.